Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Wednesday, the 10th of April 2024, the year of a million transactions per second or more. Take custody of your digital assets today at rockwallet.com, including Bitcoin SV, the original protocol, and genuine Bitcoin. Let's get into it. God, I feel gutted that I didn't do a show yesterday. I want to keep on top of these things, but the space moves so fast. So let's start off with a little bit of 365 days of Bitcoin history. I've actually been adding to this, and I just want to tell you something that I have noticed here. So when I was basically looking at my sources for things to add, particularly in April, one of the things I go to is the Satoshi Nakamoto Institute. Because there's always references and posts and stuff. But what I've noticed here is literally it goes from March 24th, 2010 to May 16th, 2010. So literally the entire month of April is missing. Literally, I can't find anything. And I was just like, what on earth is going on? But then I found... noticed that it was on the 23rd of April 2011 that, as I've said here, Craig Wright, Satoshi Nakamoto famously wrote, "I've moved on to other things. It's in good hands with Gavin and everyone." And that was in April, but besides that, there's literally nothing. So anyway, that was something I thought I'd add. And also, just piecing things together, and again, because I was completely wrapped up in the court case, I missed this. So obviously 13th day or the 23rd of February 2024, it was day 13. The Terranode testnet went public for the first time and is the first network ever to publicly demonstrate 1 million transactions per second over a course of 3 hours. And I think I've added there too. Have I added there? 23rd of February. That's 24th of February. I should have added another one. 23rd of February. Oh, don't tell me I didn't save it. Oh my goodness. Right. If I didn't save it, let me show you how I do editing to my articles. Edit story. This is what you have to do. So we'll scroll down here to 23rd of February. Oh no, it was 28th of February. There we go. All right, don't need to save that one. Phew. Back to story. Here we go. 28th of February. Here we go. 28th of February. Check it out. So we'll have a look at the court case. March, come on. Alright, so it was on the 28th of February that we had Sarah, "It was not my intention to mislead Meiklejohn," being cross-examined. But let me think. So yeah, just before that, so it was the 23rd of February where Terranode demonstrated 1 million transactions for the first time. But then check this out. So on the 28th of February, so literally five days later, and this was an article in Presswire, it says Senti makes world record with its fast, secure, stable coin tech on public blockchain at Innovate Europe 2024 in London. I mean, this is massive. This is massive, and it was reported literally sort of all across the internet, really. I'll see if I can give you a demonstration as to how many articles there were written about it. Check this out. Look, Senti establishes world record. Breaking fintech milestone with Senti stablecoin at Innovate Europe. Senti AG sets a global record with 1 million blockchain micropayment transactions. Senti world record. Senti makes world record. Senti makes world record. Yeah, so it was all from this article. So we'll have a look at this now, see what it says. Check it out. Senti makes world record with its fast, secure stablecoin tech on public blockchain at Innovate Europe 2024. So London, 28th of February, Presswire. In an unprecedented display at Finovate London, Senti AG has set a new world record by processing over 1 million micropayments within just 24 hours. With each payment valued at precisely 1 cent, utilizing their proprietary stable tokens on a public blockchain, this milestone not only demonstrates near zero transaction cost, but also the superior speed and scalability of Senti's innovative technology, firmly establishing their leadership in the micropayment domain. Subtitle: Revolutionizing micropayments with secure stablecoin tokens. Instantaneous, ultra-affordable transactions. Our state-of-the-art platform ensures seamless instant transactions for any amount, paving the way for broad financial applications across banking, fintech, and more. Unparalleled security and regulatory compliance with each stablecoin token backed by a Swiss bank guarantee and valued at 1 cent, Senti offers unparalleled security and compliance, ideal for blockchain adoption within regulatory frameworks. And is scaling to unprecedented heights. Aimed at significant growth, Senti is on track to process and astounding 20 million transactions daily within 2024, expanding into the realms of sub-penny transactions and supporting the European Central Bank's goal for financial inclusivity through micropayments. Bernard Muller, founder and CEO of Senti AG, said Senti's showcase at Finovate London signifies our deep commitment to transforming the payment landscape. Our technology sets new industry standards in terms of speed, cost efficiency, and security, heralding a new era of accessible, inclusive financial transactions. Beyond the hype, Senti's pioneering technology features median processing power below 3 seconds. Our technology matches the convenience of contactless payments and significantly outperforms the instant payments currently offered by banks, which typically take around 10 seconds. Cost-effective revolution, our approach dramatically reduces costs compared to conventional methods, including cards and card-based networks would charge over $100,000 for 1 million transactions. Ethereum blockchain without Layer 2 solutions, $3 million for 1 million transactions. A cost-effective Layer 2 solution on Ethereum, $13,000 for 1 million transactions. I said, join the micropayment revolution. Senti warmly invites banks, fintechs, and other innovative entities to discover the transformative power of our white label stablecoin solutions and to collaborate in shaping the future of finance. So that means that Senti must have been using, they must have been using the Terranode software to demonstrate that, because there's no other. Well, I don't think there's any other technology that could actually that could do that. Certainly not for that price. So that's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Right, and moving on. So I've just been having a bit of fun with somebody recently. Yeah, check this out. Here we go. Let's do this. So I couldn't actually find anything on the 9th of April, which was yesterday, besides this. So on the 9th of April 2024, we found out there's no need to follow a valid chain when the only technical validation you require is the market price. According to Adam, Satoshi didn't understand Bitcoin back. Check this post out. Honestly, this is just absolutely hilarious. Can you believe it? And people sometimes think that this guy who made an absolute fool of himself at the Koba case is Satoshi. Honestly. So he said, this is what he's posted. He said, the Bitcoin chain tip is the most work valid chain. Not really. The economic actors in the system decide which blocks are valid. That's why it's expressed as an impenetrable wall of validation. That's a key innovation that makes Bitcoin secure. Most other systems are not verifiable, whatever. And then Joe at Time Corner said, how does a user node know the majority of the other users' nodes accept the block as valid? How do you count to see if you have the majority? And he said, I suppose by proxy of the market value of Bitcoin versus forks. And then again, so he's talking about the price. And as Joe said, so an exchange oracle is more valuable than miners building blocks. So literally he's just going, look, you just look at the market value of the different forks rather than actually looking at the proof of work on the chain. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable that someone could say that. And then literally having the audacity to say Satoshi didn't understand Bitcoin. The guy is an absolute scammer. Like, an absolute scammer saying that. You know, oh yeah, just look at the price. Yeah, and the price isn't manipulated by Tether, is it? I'm only laughing because of the stress of it all. Oh my god. Oh my god. And people are going to get absolutely, you know, when they realise they've been hoodwinked, because BTC does nothing, it can't do anything, it's contractually illegitimate, economically worthless. Like, oh my goodness me. You know, wait till Terranode comes on, as we've just seen demonstrated by Senti at Finovate. You know, jeepers. And this is something else. What an absolute mockery this is. So again, I was just having a laugh with somebody that I don't know about this. Literally, so Blockstream have actually got this on their website. It says here, like, the Bitcoin blockchain from space. Like, that's not a gimmick. Like, seriously, you're going to fall for that? No internet required. Really? The Blockstream satellite network broadcasts the Bitcoin blockchain around the world 24/7 for free, protecting against network interruptions and providing areas without reliable internet connections with the opportunity to use Bitcoin. Get a satellite kit. What a load of shite! Have you ever heard such shite in your life? Get a satellite kit. I mean, literally, this is absolute bullshit. You know, kind of like trying to virtual signal. Oh yeah, so those that without reliable internet connections, you can get this. All you need to do is get your satellite kit. I mean, what an absolute load of crap this is. I mean, if you actually know anything about Bitcoin, honestly, this runs an absolute mockery. And you understand, well, you can appreciate the mockery, and the BS that they're telling everybody from Adam Back's previous post about how you just simply look at an exchange oracle. Oh yeah, just follow the price. Yeah, don't bother about the length of the chain or the amount of data on it, or the protocol that it's following. Just look at the market price. Don't look at anything else, because otherwise you'll find out that BTC is a load of crap. Oh my god. So anyway, to continue, here we go. So on the 10th of April, we've got here, this is 2013, originally thought to be a distributed denial of service attack, the DOS attack, on the largest Bitcoin exchange. The great influx of traders on the heels of Cyprus's bailout announcement overwhelms Mt. Gox servers, causing traders to stutter and fail. And this was a post on 99 Bitcoins. Yeah. Just read it all here. So, increased trading volume breaks Mt. Gox, April 10th. Originally thought to be a denial of service attack on the largest Bitcoin exchange, the great influx of traders on the heels of Cyprus's bailout announcement overwhelms Mt. Gox servers, causing traders to stutter and fail. Or trades to stutter and fail. Speculative concerns about the exchange's hiccups feed a powerful panic sell that saturates the market and drives prices down to pre-rally levels before rising again a few days later. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a little look at this. Oh, what's this? Cyprus bail-in, where they literally stole all the money from the citizens of Cyprus. Look at this. So it followed this. Cyprus bail-in. So this is not a bailout; it's a bail-in where they're just literally taking their customers' funds. Orchestrated by Cyprus President Nicholas Anastasiades, the Europe Group, the European Commission, the European Central Bank, and the International Monetary Fund, the 10 billion euro bailout is hoped to fortify the flagging Cypriot economy. Amongst its conditions, however, is a sizable levy collecting from most bank accounts with holdings over 100,000 euro cutoff. A serious concern not just for wealthy Cypriots, but many internationals, as the nation's favourable policies had made it a popular global tax haven, particularly in Russia. Seeking solutions to prevent their holdings before the bailouts conditions take effect, many of these account holders begin buying Bitcoin en masse, driving a price rally through early April that brought the value of one Bitcoin to about $80 to over $260. Wow, and that was BTC back in the day in 2013. But look at that. I mean, literally, when you realise that fiat currency is printed by the central bank. They can print as much as they want. The European Central Bank and the Federal Reserve has never been audited. Hence, you can look at the increase of the M1 money stock in 2020. Absolutely through the roof. This is just utterly criminal. Utterly criminal when you realise how criminal the banks are. It is absolutely outrageous what's going on. But then that led to this incident here on April 10th, which was 11 years ago today. 11 years ago today, the anniversary of that. My goodness me. There we go. So we just got a carry on here. A tweet here by Ryushi said, Kleiman versus Wright. So I just thought this is kind of interesting. Under penalty of perjury, CSW has testified to the court that he mined the first 70 Bitcoin blocks and also that the Tulip Trust exists. And 12 juries ruled in favour of CSW. And absolutely they did. That was the outcome of the Kleiman versus Wright trial. And literally a jury of 12, so a trial by jury, found in favour of CSW that he was indeed telling the truth after looking at all the evidence. This was an opinion of a jury, not a single judge, which is obviously what we're dealing with in the High Court at the moment. And the judge literally just referring to Craig as Doctor, maritime title, and then Wright, legal fiction. So literally nothing to do with the living man himself creating Bitcoin, just pulling him into maritime jurisdiction, even though we're on the land, so we shouldn't be in a maritime court whatsoever. Utterly corrupt. Utterly corrupt is the system, from anybody who actually understands what I'm saying there. And check this out. So somebody had found this post on from Bitcoin Magazine. Check this out. So someone else now says, yet 4 notable men in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space still believe Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto, or leader of a team called Satoshi Nakamoto that also included the now deceased David Kleiman. Bitcoin's former lead developer Gavin Andresen and former Bitcoin founder director John Matonis met Wright over the past weeks and, among other things, believed to have seen cryptographic proof. Digital currency veteran and R3 architect Ian Grigg has been publicly backing Wright's claim too. The fourth source, maintaining that Wright is the man behind the alias Satoshi Nakamoto, is New Liberty Reserve dollar issuer Joseph Vaughan Perling. Vaughan Perling says he met Wright at a conference in Amsterdam 3 years before publication of the Bitcoin white paper, and that Wright introduced himself as Satoshi Nakamoto at the time. This is not a new story. Vaughan Perling has been saying he met Satoshi Nakamoto for years. I mean, who else? Who else has had that done to them? Beside, Craig literally is at the bottom of every single avenue of inquiry that I've ever done on Satoshi Nakamoto. The state of play we're in. Clown world is what we're in 2024. Absolutely insane. So anyway, let's have a look at the figures while we're here. So looks like Bitcoin dropped to 91 earlier today. Now it's back up to 94. Wonder what happened then. Transactions are right down. Okay, dare I speculate that they might be transaction banking for the halving coming up in just 3 days. And Fisher Price cash halving happening tomorrow, but who cares really? Block size just 45%. Let's have a look at some of the blocks coming through. Yeah, biggest one there, 9 megabytes, so I can see. All right, let's have a look at these figures then. Yeah, hash rate. So for any newbies watching the show, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. If something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. If something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. It's as simple as that. Booyah. Bitcoin proof of work by network since 1st of April 2017. Again, this yellow line should be on Bitcoin SV, because Bitcoin SV Satoshi Vision is the original protocol and the only chain of signatures that goes right the way back to the Genesis block, making all these forks imposters. And shitcoins and altcoins is what they are. And check it out. I mean, the figures say it all. It is currently 798,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin. Profitability almost pretty much brought back into line now. 4% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than Bcrash. 2% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than eCash. But again, looks to me like these, the profitability and the hash rate is being carefully managed to allow the continuation of these shit coins. If you ask me. Yeah, daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth going by network. That's the only chart you really need if you want to see what's going on. And look, this is on a log curve as well. I mean, that line is absolutely through the roof is what it would be. Right, let's have a look at the mining. I do like these, so we'll just enlarge the miners so I can get a better detailed view of this. Global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours. Core coin hash rate, so other miners with 1.39 on there. Bcrash hash rate, look, other mining pools giving all these other miners the opportunity to mine, but again, profitability, much of a muchness, but they've got no excuse for mining that piece of shit. They can't even claim that they got hoodwinked by the ticker symbol. Satoshi will have no mercy whatsoever. Same with Fisher Price Cash. You know what a joke that is. Other mining pools 42.3. And we won't bother looking at the pie chart on CoinDance for BSV because they're not reporting it. Would you believe it? But what we can do is just cross-reference this with what's on chain. Let's have a look. So we've got here Gorilla Pool, QD Link, Coinium, Tau is 61.1, and Kuv the 33.81. Very good. Let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin versus BTC. Just going down a little bit over the last few days. Let's have a look at Live Coin Watch. So we've currently got a market cap of $2.6 trillion. 2.6 trillion. So a trillion is 1,000 billion. So we're looking at 2,600 billion. $2,600 billion. Oh my god. I think somebody sent me a video with the market cap of BTC saying it was literally competing with some of the largest currencies in the world. Yeah, it was a YouTube video. I might post it, but you know, literally the biggest fraud in history outside of fiat currency, as in like the Nixon shock, 15th of August 1971. You know, making all USD and currencies backed by it, securities fraud. So now you've got the second largest securities fraud in the world behind the fiat currency securities fraud. Unbelievable. Let's just see what Bitcoin is doing. Where are we? Number 57 in the charts, $94. Let's have a look at what's happened today. So it was down at 91. Oh, it went as low as $90. 24-hour low, $89. $89. 24-hour high, $69. Alrighty. Now the breakdown, that's trade volume. Let's have a look at liquidity. Interesting. Let's have a look at Terranode. Where are we? Chugging away. Come on. Come on. Look at this, you beauty. So the last block that contained 1 million transactions per second happened 46 minutes ago. The block size of 113 gigabytes. Right, so what's the biggest block today? That's 114 gigabytes. 131 gigabytes. I've still not found a block that beats 335 gigabytes. So that's a record so far. But still amazing. Look at these. Pretty much consistently 1 million transactions per second. Come on. I mean, it's just amazing. Just amazing when you think this is the only network on Earth that can actually handle and process that volume of transactions at that speed. Just sensational. There we go. That's a 23-minute show. Don't want to keep these shows too long, so you know, let people get the tea and all that. So if you do enjoy these updates, please ding your donation for your appreciation to Satoshi at handcash.io. They are always very much appreciated. So until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.